What belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
Dude, they're hating on him.
I'm still a white belt, man.
He's still a white belt.
Been training for 2 years.
And he'll show me videos, and I'm like, how are you like laying this guy out and they haven't gave you the next belt yet? I'm like, I feel like they're hating on you.
Wait, how's the belt order?
So it goes.
I would imagine white would be the highest you could ever get.
Yes.
What's the highest you could ever get?
Black.
Black? Black is the highest? That's fucking crazy.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
Canada, you are absolutely perfect this time of year. That's why I'm coming to the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival. Vancouver, September 12th. It's me, Whitney Cummings, Miss Pat, Fortune Feemster, and Derek Stroop. Get your tickets at bertbertbert.com. I'll see you there. The Permission to Party World Tour kicks off September 18th in Rockford, Illinois, the 19th in Milwaukee, the 20th in St. Paul, Minnesota, the 21st in Duluth, Minnesota, followed by Eugene, Oregon, September 28th. Avoid scalpers and go to bertbertbert.com to get your lowest ticket price.
Everybody see it?
But these homeless people, my bag fell out of our car, and I had everything in this bag. No. Everything and then some. And these homeless people found my bag and just held onto it for me.
No way.
Yeah, and then gave it back to me. And they were like,
oh, wow.
They're like, yeah, we fell out of the car, we grabbed it, we figured. But it's crazy your preconceived notion of, I'm going to be honest, I was being a little shitty. When I saw them, I was like, I'm going to have to fight someone. I'm going to have to argue and go like, and they had a dog and the dog was barking. And I walked up, because I can do like, I can give like meathead energy. So I walked up, I was like, hey, did the bag fall out? And they were like, yeah, it's right here. And I was like, huh? Like they caught me off guard with their kindness. It's like right here. We didn't go through it or anything. And I was like, huh? And I was like,
that's so funny.
And they go, well, we figured it fell out. You come back and get it. And I was like, okay. And then the one girl that was all tatted up and dreads was like, you can go through it. And in my head, I was like, I went through it, and I was like, wait, everything's here. And I'm like, I know. And they didn't even sip my water. And then, I was like, well, no, I got to give you guys something. Here's the worst part is I pulled out. This is like the moment where I pulled out. I had cash in the bag. I had $400 in cash. I had just gotten out of the bank, and I pulled it out, and I was like, let me give you guys something. And they're like, oh, I appreciate that. And then I looked at like everything in my bag, and then I just gave them the money. And these guys were like, what the fuck? And then I got, edit this out, I got on my private jet. It's true. It's true, keep it in. And I thought, I hope no one overdoses tonight. I just gave them more money than they're ever going to get in a month. They're going to be like, fucking, let's fucking go.
This story is taking so many turns I wasn't expecting.
All right. Did you know her before you fell in love with her?
We actually did know each other for.
Did you know her from her? Like America fell in love with her, what? I can't even tell you, 20, 15 years ago?
Yeah, he's a little younger than me, so he was still in high school when I got on TV.
Oh, shut up. Hold on. Did you, wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, how fucking cool is this? You got to hook up with the chick that you guys all saw in high school. You're like, shut the fuck up. How fucking sexy is she? And then you call your boys first night. You're like, guess who the fuck I'm in bed with? She's asleep. FaceTime. Look at this.
Yeah, no, so I had seen some of the shows and stuff when I was younger, but we met in Miami like a good 4 years before we actually started dating. Yeah. So we kind of knew each other a little bit, and then
I wasn't as hot then. I got hotter since then, so. It's probably why he didn't stay as much on top of keeping in touch with me after we met.
Life happened.
So wait, what were you doing in Miami? Where are you from?
So I'm from here, actually, in LA, well, close to LA. But that was where I started my modeling career, was in Miami, and I was actually living at the hotel that she likes to stay at.
Wait, this is the best part about it, is he's living at the hotel, and I'm like, you live here? And he's like, yeah, it's like a model thing. And I'm like,
yeah, I'm on the penthouse floor.
Yeah, and wait, you're gonna crack it. He says, yeah, I'm on the penthouse floor. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's gonna be a suite. Dude, I come up there to hang out after we meet, and it's bunk beds. A bunch of bunk beds. It's 6 bunk beds. And I'm like, what the?
Oh, just a bunch of meat. Just a bunch of hot dudes. Fucking bunk beds.
From all over the world.
Literally, Kevin Spacey's wet dream is to just fondle you guys, allegedly, while you sleep. Wait, So did you ever get fondled as a male model?
Luckily, no.
Oh,
But
you almost
I've had
didn't.
some close calls.
Wait, what's the closest? Okay, because we always hear and it sounds horrible, I mean, with the angle I'm about to take on this, but you always hear the Me Too side from the girls, which is horrible. I think it's more fun from the guy's side. when a gay guy grabs your dick, you're like, ah! I never had a problem with it, but what was the closest where you got like dudes that like, they're like, I want to look at your portfolio.
Dude, there's always someone trying to like push your buttons, always someone trying to like push you a little farther than you know, because it's weird. There's this weird thing in the modeling industry where I work for like major brands, but in order to get to those brands, you have to have good portfolio photos. And that's where you go through the photographers.
That's where the
they
peeps
are like the gatekeepers. They're the people that will be like, well, if you want these photos, then I'm gonna need like a sexy pic or something, you know. And it's like navigating that of being.
They don't want to. I'll put it this way: they don't want to just make cheeseburgers. Every now and then, they want to make lasagna, and they're like, I need you to be part of the lasagna recipe. So like, I'll take your cheeseburger. I'll do like classy headshots, but I need something for me to do the thing that everyone loves that I do, like where you are in the jeans. Did you ever do this one where you're like?
I'm sure I have.
Yes. It looks different when I do it, but
it looks, you know.
But then they go like, yo, I need one of you in like your underwear.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I honestly don't even know how we started this conversation, but it's a thing though. But you know, the people don't feel as bad for the guys though, but also I know people that have had bad experiences, and it's like, who are you going to complain to? You know, it's like when you're a guy, it's like, brush it off.
Do you realize how many dudes' dick I would have sucked? Like if you're casually saying that someone, number one, called me pretty, like they were like, yo, you're beautiful. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, you with the fucking big teeth that your head hadn't grown into and the nose that looks weird. And the double chin, that's what I looked like when I was younger. That's what Leanne, like even when Leanne met me, I was like caught off guard. I was like, what does she need?
Like she's using me for something.
Do either of you want anything to drink because I'm going to drink?
I'm just gonna have some of the liquid death.
Can I have, would you like a drink?
I'll take a liquid death as well.
Okay, Mormons. I'll take a drink. I'm going to drink vodka.
Maybe I will have a drink, you know, just to...
Yeah, she likes to drink.
He doesn't drink, though. This man is literally my angel sent from God to protect me.
Would you like to try my vodka?
Yes, I would, actually.
Do you like vodka soda?
I am a vodka soda girl with... Do you have a squeeze of lime?
Of course I do. Hold on, real quick. I want to tell you what I'm making. So I am making recipes out of your cookbook.
My man.
This cookbook is inspired by your wife. She is the one that said, you need to be a cookbook. Think of how fucking hot it is. You, shirtless, smoking hot. Dom, smoking hot. And literally, from her brain to God's ears to this book.
Yes.
And I say, obviously, if you have a cookbook, I always want to make your recipes. And you have inflammation issues the same way I do, except I don't deal with mine. I just let them ride. But today I'm making my favorite meal in the world since I was a child.
No way.
Picadillo.
No
That's
way.
my favorite meal since I was a child. It is my favorite fucking meal.
No way.
And by the way, you don't put the stuff I don't like in Picadillo in your Picadillo, which is, I can't wait to taste it. Like one of the things that always throws me off on Picadillo is raisins. And I'm always like, I go, no raisins? I'm in. And so we're going to do plantains. We're going to do a guacamole. We're going to do black beans, no rice. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to lose weight and love what you eat.
Right?
Do you know who, sometimes you hear like a thing someone says, and then you put that in your life forever. And I was trying to lose weight. We were sitting in New Zealand, and we were with this guy's stylist or something. And he was like, you ever try losing weight? And I was like, yeah.
That's a crazy question.
He goes, you know what my buddy does? My buddy got a trainer, and he said, write down all the shit you love, and then I'll pull out the shit you can't eat, and then you can only eat the shit you love. And then I was like, wait, so you get to eat the stuff you love? He goes, yeah. I go, who the fuck's your buddy? He goes, Jason Momoa. And I went, what? He goes, he's a fucking lunatic like you. He loves to drink, but he just eats the shit he loves that's healthy. And I went, I can do that. I can fucking definitely do that.
I like that.
So that's great. Love what you eat.
No, yeah, man.
Because you're not going to love you're not going to like losing weight if you don't like what you eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I feel like half the things that we eat are healthy anyway, and then we just get into habits of eating things that are maybe overly processed or bad for you, and a lot of people just don't know the difference. And once you find out, you just be like, oh, well, I can just eat these things and not those things, and my health will improve significantly.
So I am cutting onions to saute in here. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm running it by you because it's your recipe.
Oh, yeah, man. Well,
So
you gotta
I'm
get that
cutting
fire
onions.
going, get the pan hot.
Honestly, your whole like setup is just a little more organized than Dom's. I feel like.
It's very nice.
No, sometimes when he's cooking, it's like so crazy, and I'm like, how did it come out that good? Because it wasn't laid out like this in the first place.
Well, that's
trying
like
to do everything.
cooking
That's
should be
also how
like.
he tends to forget things too. That's sadly a mistake
I
he
haven't
makes a
turned it
lot.
on yet.
He'll be cooking and be like, shoot, I forgot that. I'm like, babe, how do you forget the most important ingredient?
What's your favorite meal to make?
Ooh, I have these Korean barbecue burrito tacos that I make. Probably one of my favorites.
Super bomb.
Yeah.
You love those.
Wow, walk me through it. Because I love burrito. It's one of my favorite things to make, and it's such a game changer. And when done well, but Korean barbecue, I love the mashup energy.
Yeah, obviously burrito is a traditionally Mexican dish, but I like the gochujang and the miso and all that. When you introduce those flavors into it, I just think it's the flavors blend together really well, and I think it's just so much flavor. But you can do it in like a Dutch oven or something like that. But I like to do it in a pressure cooker just to speed it up and to really soften. Yeah, because it really softens up the beef. So you can use something like a beef cheek or a stew meat or even like a chuck roast.
Dude,
And
I just saw beef cheeks online the other
you have
day.
a lot of beef cheeks.
And I was like, dude, these are sexy. I was almost made it for you guys because I saw them online. And the best is when you see, I'm not a rubber glove guy, because I have a problem with latex, hence my children. But when you see the rubber glove go and crush the meat,
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
I cook with gloves on.
So two onion stays? I can do one.
Yeah.
I think it seems like a
doubled
lot.
everything.
Oh, even the meat?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I'll
Yeah.
do two.
I doubled everything.
Yeah,
So,
but this is also one of my favorites because it's relatively easy once you get all the ingredients in there, and you can just kind of set it and forget it, let it kind of let the flavors come together, and I think it's a very healthy meal.
so when you guys met,
She was filming a music video.
Oh yeah, I was filming a music video like towards the end of the pandemic, and I already had a male model for the video. He flakes day of the video, obviously got COVID, because like who's gonna flake on being my love interest in a video? You know what I mean? I was like definitely got COVID, and because he also didn't have like an excuse. It was so weird, and I was so stressed, and I really believe it was like fate from God. He pops in my head, and I'm like, I know this one model guy. Haven't talked to him in forever, but let's see if he's free. And so I hit him up, and he wasn't free, like he had just got done working, but he like was like, sure, like I can pull up. And pretty much we just haven't stopped hanging out.
literally.
Now here we are with a child.
One
Who
baby
would've thought?
later.
that's the good story.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of those model stories that hired for a music video that don't turn into the good story.
Well, this is the funniest thing too. So that day at the video, everybody's like in my ear, like, Chanel, like, he's hot. Like, I think he kind of likes it. And I was like, but does he have a personality? Like, I was like, he doesn't talk that much because you were quiet at first, And I'm such a personality person. So
Well, he's also working.
yeah.
It's so funny because I knew a guy, I'm going to say his name, Ian Bagg. And I still know him. He's a good friend of mine. And we were going to the same comedy club. And the comedy club said, you're so much more fun than Ian. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, he comes in and he does the show and then he goes back to his hotel room and he reads and stuff. And I was like, really? And so I said to Ian, he said, man, that's so funny. That club didn't book me. I said, well, I'll tell you. The club guy had like notes. They were like, that you didn't like hang out with them and stuff. And he goes, you mean try to fuck everyone on the staff? And I was like, what? Yeah, I think that's what people do there. And he was like, yeah, I'm doing my job the way it's supposed to be done. I'm doing my job and then I'm going home and I'm showing up sober the next fucking day.
Right.
And I was like, well, I think they want you to stick around and try to fuck everyone. True story. I was like, you don't have to fuck everyone. He goes, well, I don't drink. He goes, what do you want me to do? I was like, I don't know, play board games with them?
Him and Dom sound the same, very professional. You know, he was not trying to be like out of line or anything. And
well, you know, like I can just sit and have a conversation one-on-one with someone like very easily. But when you walk into a room with 20 people you don't know, it's always like I got to kind of feel it out a little.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And
Which
so,
I'm sure as a comedian is the complete opposite. You have to entertain like strangers at
no,
all times.
They've got to figure me out. Like I come in as energy, and then I go, this is what you get. I hope you like it. If you don't like it, I can only go faster and harder. Yeah, I'm not like I wish I was someone that just did the job. Like I worked on a movie. It's fun when you do one project and everyone knows exactly what that movie is.
we might want to turn that flame down a little bit.
You think?
Yeah.
Aren't we trying to? Oh, I think you're overestimating how good this pot is. So I was working on a project, and I was like, man, fucking actors are a lot. And they're like, what? And I was like, they come in, it's like they demand everyone's attention. And my director for this project, I think his name was Peter Atencio. It's the only project I've ever done. And he goes, you do it too. I said, what? And he goes, it's called drawing focus. He's like, every actor does it. You walk into a room and you want the energy to be facing you. And I was like, I do that? And he was like, oh, you do it worse than anyone. I was like, for real? He was like, oh, it's pretty fucking aggressive with you. But like Mark Hamill does it. He was on this project that I happened to do, this one project. Mark Hamill does it. Like everyone does it.
No, that's an interesting thought, actually. Especially when you're used to being like the star in the room or like a leading man or whatever, I suppose. It's just, I mean, she's like that too, you know. Her energy definitely attracts
This is why I have a
the
friend.
attention of the room.
Did you always have a big personality?
Yes, my whole life. Like my family on my mom's side called me Mouth. That was my nickname.
You have an aggressive smile. Like there's so much about you that is like wildly endearing.
Oh,
like
thank
it's
you.
you're contagious, you are infectious, you are nothing but positive energy.
Thank you.
Like what's your bad?
Unless I'm at home stressing about my music career.
Yeah, I think Chanel has a very naturally like everything about her is naturally great. I think all of her problems stem from like her experiences of the world, you know, trying to like hate on her or like beat her down.
This show is sponsored by DraftKings. The next great touchdown is coming, and you can bet on it. Stay in on the action and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at even bigger payouts. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress games right as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your part of the country, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports and have a shot to win cash prizes. I will tell you right now, I am looking so forward to me and Tommy's bets. I'm looking so forward to getting to Illinois where DraftKings sports betting is legal. I cannot wait. I think they are a great partner. They make sports watching so much more fun. Being invested in a team, being invested in a win, being pot committed to your team makes sports so much fun. And here's the great part. New customers bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Sign up using dkng.co/burning or through my promo code BURNING.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Cigars International is the go-to retailers for all things cigars, with the biggest selection of premium handmade cigars available anywhere. Cigars International offers unbeatable deals and discounts, making it easy to stock up on your favorites or try something new without breaking the bank. Right now, you can use code BERT at checkout for 20% off your order of $50 or more, plus free shipping, or visit www.cigarsinternational.com/BERT, and the discount will apply automatically. With fast free shipping and their 100% satisfaction guaranteed, you can shop with confidence knowing that Cigars International stands behind every order. It's not just about cigars. Cigars International also offers a wide variety of accessories, humidors, and more, elevating your smoking experience, and damn, they did it to me last night. I got a great humidor that I got through Cigars International. I got a humidor stacked with a bunch of cigars I'm unfamiliar with, but I trust their selection. They know what I like, and they always ship me the right stuff. Use code BERT at checkout for 20% off your order of $50 or more, plus free shipping, or visit www.cigarsinternational.com/BERT, and the discount will automatically apply. This is my 2 cents. I was just talking to a young lady who had gotten a pretty bad side of the internet. And she was a very sweet lady and a very sweet young lady. And I said, listen, Leanne has a great quote about if you hide your shine, if you deny your shine. Leanne, what's the quote?
It is shrinking yourself for the sake of others does not help the world.
Yeah. And so I translated it differently, but it was like if you deny your shine and you denied yourself for being your full self, the fun, outrageous, the part of you that people are going to hate. Some people hate it. If you deny that, then you shrink for no one. And then you allow other people that are weird like you to not shine.
Yeah.
And so for what? For some person that doesn't like you, and they weren't going to ever like you. They were never going to like you, and they were never meant to like you. And they've got their own litany of issues, and if it's not fair to the person, but it sucks.
Well, I think there's also an element of self-acceptance in that too, of like, you know, as a model when I was younger, I felt like, oh, I need to be like, do something more serious. You know, I need to be more business-like. I need to do this and that, which I have done since then. But, you know, and then even with Chanel, it's like she's on ridiculousness and she's known for having this laugh and being on like a funny show. So in her mind, it's like, oh, well, I want people to take me more serious for my music or take me more serious because I'm smart or da-da-da. And it's like sometimes there's just an element of comfortability with yourself of being like, no, like I'm the girl on ridiculousness. Like, so what? I'm a model. So what? I'm a comedian.
Or
like,
I'll take
this
it
is
even
my
deeper.
thing.
I take my shirt off. So what? Because no, that's my thing. It's like I would read a comment that was like, "Fuck this guy. He's not even a real comic. He takes his shirt off and tells one story." Which, yeah, if you whittle it down to that,
I know. I guess.
Sure. Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. You hit a dinger, buddy. But obviously, I'm doing my 6th or 7th Netflix special, so clearly I don't just tell one story. But you know, the guy's right.
Yeah.
Hey, you got it.
Right.
But you can't. It's. I wonder what stars in the past do you think the internet would have ruined?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I feel
Richard
like
Gere would not be here. You know nothing about Richard
Like the most
Gere.
random person.
No, he would have got torn apart.
Well, you know,
sure.
hang on. Do you know why?
Why?
Besides
the obvious.
the gerbil in the ass.
Oh, he was into the gerbil thing?
Hang on. No. Oh yeah,
That was pre-internet?
that's a fucking 3rd grade.
Wait, I don't know about this.
Look, I even hate bringing it up because I bring it up all the time. I bring it up so much that I'm actually the only person bringing it up. I am the only person bringing this up. Richard Gere, and find out the gerbil story. 84. In 1984, the world, and when I say the world, I'm talking everyone on the playground, everyone at lunch tables, everyone smoking cigarettes in the senior lounge, all the teachers, all the parents. The world knew one fact, and that was that Richard Gere enjoyed shoving gerbils up his ass because it's the only way that could make him come. Jeez. And that one had died in his ass, and he had gone to the hospital, and they pulled it out. That's a true story. That's a true story. That everyone thought was true.
Everyone thought
That's not a true story. I think.
Wait, is it true?
Wait, yeah,
or
is it true or not?
The rumor
Yeah.
was around.
Hey, Rod Stewart, finish it. Do you know it? Does anyone know it? Rod Stewart had a pound of cum pumped out of his stomach one afternoon. Did you hear that? These were before the internet. These were things that just got, and Richard Gere couldn't go to a chat room and defend himself. By the way, he had to hear it third hand. Like someone had to be like, hey, man, you guys got any pets? And he'd be like, huh? He was at a dinner party, and everyone's like, you have a gerbil? And he's like, no, I don't have a fucking gerbil. And they're like, did it die? And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, you know what people are saying about it. Can you imagine being Richard Gere and you're like, they're telling, and he had to be like, that's crazy. It's crazy. And then he takes his son to school, and they got a pet gerbil in the class.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like, and Richard's like, what's our we take gerbil? And all the parents are like, no. You don't get to take gerbil.
They think he's about to kill the gerbil in
and
his
poor
butt.
Richard Gere had no way to defend himself. No way to defend himself. And then you look like a lunatic if you're standing at a parent-teacher conference like, I don't fuck gerbils. I don't put them on my ass. I'm Richard fucking Gere. So do I put the meat in now?
Yeah. Let's get the garlic in there too.
I'm going whole garlic.
I
What do you
will.
think?
I will.
Let
say,
it roast whole garlic.
If you were this funny while cooking, I would love you that much more.
That's one talent that you have, though, that I don't. I need to focus when I cook. It's
Oh my
it's
God,
a skill to be able to
he
cook
needs to focus
and
so
talk.
hard, or he will forget something every time.
I had a couple of good teachers. I worked at Travel Channel, and we were adjacent to the Food Network. And I had a couple really good teachers who were more like, what are you worrying about? Like the way they cooked was so like, don't pay attention. Let's have fun with it. And I remember Rachel Ray was like that, where we were making salmon one day, and she was just like, and I was trying to like move it around the pot. She goes, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, leave it there. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, what if it's undercooked? She goes, then I think you're eating it undercooked. I was like, really? She goes, yeah, or cook it over. I don't give a fuck. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, there was a looseness of the way they cooked that sometimes I think gets in the way of people where they go like, well, I need to measure exactly. I like to play it by ear.
No, it's true. I mean, salmon's a tough one because that's one of those particular proteins where just like 1 minute too long
Dude, that's like
will
one of
change
the
the entire
only things
texture.
I could freaking cook is herb-crusted salmon. I copied the recipe from Cheesecake Factory, and that's like one of the only things I can cook. You just put it in the broiler. It's super easy. Put some
I didn't know that.
some herbs on it.
I didn't know you could cook salmon.
He doesn't know I can cook anything because he's the one always cooking.
So what are your best at salmon?
Salmon and sloppy joes.
Sloppy Joe's is a skill set.
Dude, sloppy joes is my favorite.
I think she's talking
ever.
about the cans. Yeah.
I think she is too.
Yeah. No, like I didn't even know certain sauces. Like people were like, oh yeah, like we made it from scratch. I was like, I don't understand what you mean. You made it from scratch. They're like no manwich. I'm like, manwich is how you make a sloppy Joe. What are you talking about? And they're like, no, Chanel, like you can make the sauce from scratch. And I'm like, I don't know anything about this.
Oh, I watched an Italian family in New York I had never seen this done, make Italian sauce, like pasta sauce, from scratch. And I was like, what are you doing?
Where's the jar?
Yeah, and I was like, when are you going to put this in? She goes, no, Mama does it this way. By the way, that's not her at all.
No, it's so funny. When we first met, I was, every time I made pasta, I thought like, yeah, you just take the jar and that's like, maybe you might saute an onion and some garlic, but then you put the jar of sauce in. And then now I can't even like conceive of ever doing that. Like everything has to be from scratch. But, I guess that just comes with learning.
So wait, what did you look like inflamed?
That's why he didn't know he had a problem, because it's like inflammation, but that doesn't like turn his stomach into your stomach. It's like minor inflammation,
Wait, expand on that. What do you mean?
You know what it is? It's more of like
he didn't know he like had issues, because like obviously you look in the mirror and it's like, well, I look okay, but like. And that's kind of how it was with me, though, too. Like, so this is funny. I actually suffered from inflammation issues, too. When I first met him, when I joke about I wasn't as hot then. So my problem I always had my whole life, I was like this skinny girl, but I always had a belly, like since I was little. And so I had a single mom. I grew up eating a lot of fast food, a lot of soda, a lot of processed stuff. And so I always had a belly, and I was like, oh, that's just like my problem area. Like I just have this belly, and I was always so insecure about it because I was like skinny, but then like had a belly. And when I met him, I had it, and I go, I even said to him, I said, yeah, when I met you, I still had that belly. And he goes, Yeah, I know. I remember seeing it, and I was like, "Oh, it's kind of interesting." I was like, "What? Like, what the fuck?" I was like, "You thought that?" And he's like, "I did." And I'm like, "Dang!" Like, so
That's love, though, when you can look past something and go like, "Oh, she got great ankles." Oh, right? I can look at her ankles. I don't need to look at her belly.
Yeah.
No, but like I finally like got, you know, it got better. It's funny after having a baby. Oh, I had liposuction too. That really helped. that made everything way flat again. But
can I tell you how much I think about your liposuction? And that's so creepy.
No, what you really need to think of, like, I wish we had photos when she came out.
The funniest. So I called the freaking doc. I'm like asking. I've never got plastic surgery. Like, so I'm like, I just want this fat sucked out. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. So I called the place. I'm like asking a few questions. They tell me like, do you have somebody take care of you? I'm like, yeah, my boyfriend's coming. They don't tell me like you're about to be like on your deathbed and you're a nurse. So I'm like, okay, babe, like pick me up. Like you guys like come out in a wheelchair, and first of all, they also didn't tell me don't wear white sweats. You're gonna be covered in blood. They said bring your comfiest sweats. My comfiest sweats was a white sweatsuit. So I brought a white sweatsuit. It's literally drenched in blood. It looks like somebody just stabbed me, tried to kill me.
No, I come out to pick her up, and they wheel her out in a wheelchair like this. Just.
I'm like this. I'm like,
are you serious?
I literally thought she was dead.
Oh, shoot,
I immediately started calling everyone I could to try to get a nurse to take care of her. Because I was like, she's going to die tonight.
Guys, she's dying.
And then this is the funniest. For me, this is the best part. So, like, the doctor who did my lipo, he's a sweet guy, but I can tell he's a square. Definitely a square. I was like, listen.
You kind of want your lipo got to be not the coolest guy. He's like, yeah, let me tell you, I'm going to fucking just get in there.
No definitely was a very, like, you could tell this guy was like the bookworm type when he was young. So I'm like, listen, I was like, can I smoke weed?
Hold on. Hang on. Did you just hear the laughter of all the cameramen? They're like, so you were a little concerned that your doctor didn't party?
Yeah. She was looking for a little more like...
Tell this guy, all he fucking cared about was books. I don't know what kind of doctor this guy was. I want a kind of doctor who's like loosey-goosey, you know? Yeah. Play a little grab ass in there.
Wing it a little.
I guess I'll figure this out when we get in there.
No, so it was so... I go, listen, I smoke weed, and I'm really scared to do this. Am I going to be able to smoke after this? And he goes, no, don't, like, you can't smoke at all. And I was like, what? And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get through this? I was so happy. The nurse he got, Sharon, was a Jamaican woman. And as soon as I heard that accent, I said, let me ask her what she thinks about the smoking weed situation. I said, Sharon.
Him don't know what he talking about. Stupid blood clot. Fucking spark it, girl.
No, that was literally Sharon. Sharon was like, oh, you're okay, my girl. Go ahead, spark it up. Literally, Sharon would walk me downstairs to, like, take my smoke breaks. I was like, best nurse ever.
I had someone tell me I couldn't smoke weed one time. I forget what it was, but I was like, I had a anesthesiologist where I was going into surgery. And I said, I haven't drank in like 14 days. I'm getting ready for the surgery. And he goes, why? I go, I don't know. I want to be safe. And he was like, I'm going to put crackheads under her. I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, man, get fucking wasted tonight. He goes, you're going to come in here with a hangover and I'm going to put you to sleep. You have the best sleep of your life. And who gives a fuck? You die, you die. What song do you want played? And I was like, what?
That's so funny. Oh my God.
I have to get a surgery coming up. And so I think about because I'm wondering if I should just get lipo also.
What's the surgery?
I have a hernia.
Oh my God.
That's getting worse.
I hate to say it. This is sad. I actually think I may have one too. Remember I told you right here when I'm working out. So like when I was pregnant, you know, everything got like crazy in there and like moved around. And ever since I had Bowie, when I'm like working out now, I get this like weird, sometimes like it's like a pull feeling and it like almost like bulges out. And I
hear that's really painful.
No, I've been told like you might have a hernia.
Yours is okay?
I don't feel it.
Well, that's good.
I see it. And it creeps me the fuck out. Yeah, it creeps me the fuck.
Then after that, you cut potatoes and cook it.
Where are the potatoes at? Okay.
Yeah, they go in after the water.
Need any help? Are we like allowed to help here?
No. If you just talk and giggle, that's all I need.
That's what I'm good at.
I will say, you have the most infectious giggle.
Thank you.
And you know, look, you can never, don't fault people for loving you, right? Don't yuck your own yum. Your giggle's fucking awesome.
Thanks.
And if that giggle allows people the space to hear you talk, then giggle your fucking heart out. I had a lady, Pam Fryman, who said to me, and I'm going to paraphrase Pam if you hear this, she said, you are a great actor, but you have a way better laugh. She goes, every time I can hear your laugh, I laugh.
Yeah.
So please don't stop laughing. She goes, you'll make this show so much better if you just keep laughing.
Yeah.
And I went, okay. And so I laughed in the pilot. The pilot didn't get picked up, but I noticed something about myself is that it's not my laugh per se, and my laugh's changed a lot. It's the fact that I'm enjoying what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Jessica Simpson, this is going to sound like a crazy compliment. Jessica Simpson, when I was watching their show with her and Nick back in the day, I would watch them, and I would find myself smiling. And I couldn't tell you why. And I was like, what's going on here? And I felt like I was with them.
That's what our show was supposed to be, kind of. Our show was supposed to be kind of like the new newlyweds, but, you know, bad time in the industry.
It's a weird time in the industry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to switch burners. How hot do you think that is?
There's only one way to find out.
But so it's like, don't yuck your own yum. I wish I could tell which one was which.
You know what's so funny, too? Before I was on TV and famous, my whole childhood, like, I remember being at the grocery store and one of the guys working there was like, Jessica! Jessica! I was like...
Oh, Jessica, as in, he thought you were Jessica Simpson?
I literally listened to this. That's one funny story about it. My first VMAs carpet, it was like a Spanish outlet again. Jessica! I said, why do I always get the Spanish person thinking of Jessica Simpson? Literally, my whole life, until people were like, oh, this is a person like of their own, I was basically Jessica Simpson.
I got the same thing with Brad Pitt. It was crazy. I didn't need to laugh to be that hard. I know, it was funny. I don't know about hilarious. But... I've never done drained beans. But is that chicken stock?
Bone broth.
Bone broth. Well, we'll see how this turns out.
Yeah, if I'm cooking beans just by themselves, I usually won't drain them. But
I never
there are
drain them.
occasions. Sometimes if I'm doing chili, I like to drain the beans. So it just depends on what you're doing.
Well, I'm curious of how these are going to turn out. I'm going to drop this a little bit and let them cook slow.
Our baby loves beans. That's like one of her favorites.
Avocado and salmon. My girls fucking loved salmon.
Really? She hasn't tried salmon yet.
I don't think
she
so.
loves
yet.
avocado.
I get
though.
paranoid with salmon.
Why? If you want it to be cooked. Hey, look, with a baby, you don't fuck around. It's like, what are we going to do?
There's a lot of like stuff going around with like parasites in salmon.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I wouldn't. I mean, I'd never fuck around with my kids. Like, that's too valuable. It's like, what are we talking about?
I mean, she loves salmon. I used to eat salmon all the time. But yeah, like the more, I feel like every day I'm learning about something new that's toxic that I shouldn't eat.
Right now, Big Salmon's watching this going, what the fuck? How do we turn this around? People are eating salmon? Like, did you watch a lot of Food Network shows when you were growing up?
Not really, but my grandma is a great cook, and so I was always in the kitchen with her. I was raised around a lot of women, and so that was where my passion for cooking first started. And then once I started to just get healthier, and I kind of started to figure out like how I wanted my diet to be, I realized that I'm gonna need to start cooking for myself because I can't eat anywhere. So that was like how it started, and then I think once I started cooking for her more, I just started developing.
Well, while I was pregnant too. It was like, I think him being the best dad ever was like, I want to make sure you're eating good, and like our baby's like not just freaking eating all the stuff I love to eat every day.
Yeah, and it's tough because you want to. How do I smash these, Stace?
I would put parchment paper and then just use your palm.
Okay.
Or like a really flat spatula.
Yeah.
Also, I love this kitchen. It's so pretty.
That's my wife.
Great design.
We were talking about spending money the other day. I am not a money spender. Despite what people may think, I am kind of cheap. And my wife, who grew up very poor, like, I think sometimes if I explained how poor my wife grew up, I don't think people would believe it. And no slight to her family, I'm just saying that was the truth, is she didn't have a problem spending money. She bought this house. She was like, yo, I'm going to do the numbers. Podcast makes money. Cooking show makes money. Buy this house, and we'll do it this way, and that's how it'll be done. And it'll make money. It'll pay for itself, and then one day we'll sell the house, and it'll be all in the profit. But it's just very simple-minded thinking about how money works, as opposed to me, if you're afraid of money or knowing about money, then a lot of times you kind of fuck yourself because you go, I'm as opposed to me asking questions, I'm sitting here going like, oh, I'm just too scared to ask any questions, you know? All right, I'm being healthy. I said it. I didn't drink last night. And the second I don't drink, I go on a tear of not drinking. It happens every time. And the way I do it are with Cornbread Hemp's CBD gummies. Listen, if you're looking to relieve discomfort, aches, or just to relax a little bit, these gummies from Cornbread Hemp are formulated to work with your body, not against it. Cornbread Hemp CBD gummies are made to help you feel better, whether it's stress, discomfort, or if you just need a little relaxation. And they use the best part of the hemp plant, the flower, for the purest and most potent CBD, formulated to help relieve discomfort, stress, and sleeplessness. All products are third-party lab tested and USDA organic to ensure safety and purity, and they work. I will tell you tonight. Oh, God, they smell good. I'm going to take one, get in the hot tub, get in bed, sleep like a god, get up in the morning, work out hard as crap, and that's all you need to know. They're awesome. Right now, Something's Burning listeners can save 30% on their first order. Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/burning and use code burning at checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/burning and use code burning. But you were saying, which is interesting, if you stop spending.
No, this is the truth. So I feel like it's so crazy. Like when I was young, sometimes I think back, because I grew up broke too. I've been supporting myself since I was 16, working my butt off. My first job was at City Walk Chinese in Studio City. Best Chinese place ever.
You were walking around Chinese people?
So, anyways.
City Walk.
Yeah.
Walk. W-O-K?
Yeah, W-O-K.
Oh, I was like, City Walk.
Wait, where was I going with this? What was the...
You were saying that you don't like Chinese people because of what?
No, I was not. What was the point of what I was saying?
You're talking about
spending money.
Yes.
You worked your first job at 16.
How the fuck did we...
We were talking about your theory about if you stop spending money.
Okay, so when I was young, I never stressed over. I never cared. I was broke. Sometimes I think back and I'm like, how the fuck was I surviving then and buying cute outfits and I just didn't care. I didn't think about it. I bought my first Mercedes. I literally got the car because they knew me from Fantasy Factory, but I didn't have money yet. And they approved me because they were like, don't worry, we're going to make a call. We got you. We know you're on TV. And I was like, oh, little do they know I don't have shit to pay for this. And I just drove off the lot in that Mercedes and was like, how the fuck did I do this? I don't even know. And I just went for it, And I think that sometimes now it's now I'm way more successful than I was then. And I start to stress when it's a little bit of a broker time. And sometimes I feel when you start stressing and oh, don't spend, let's save, we're broke right now, it almost creates an energy of being more broke. Whereas I just freely spent throughout my whole 20s and the money kept coming. It was just coming. So I have this theory that you should just kind of spend it's going to keep coming, because then you're manifesting more money coming into your life.
That's the way Tom Segura lives his life.
Well, I like Tom Segura, dude. I like him.
He likes you, trust me. He was like, I fucking love that girl's laugh.
Disclaimer, this is not financial advice.
No. I don't think anyone thought it was. I don't think anyone's wait,
just
this
spend
makes
your whole life
total
saving.
fiscal sense. So if you keep spending, I don't think I've heard our cameramen laugh more in an episode ever.
Well, you've had some great guests, so that's a
Dude,
compliment.
I know. Wait, what was the one we put on to watch? Then I was I literally was how are we going to top these guys? This is fucking funny.
Yeah, Chanel wanted to know what the set looked like because she wanted to know what to wear, so I pulled up the one with Bobby Lee, yeah.
Wait, who was the black dude?
I'm not as familiar with him, but he was
funny
great.
too,
Yeah, he was
though.
great.
Oh my God, they were funny. I was like, this is our competition. I was like, dude, I'm not Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee is very funny.
When I laugh, my eyes, then I look like maybe I'm related to him.
I love her.
Like she's related to the owners of City Walk.
I look like the people I used to walk around the city. All right.
Well, I actually did find out, though, I had to get genetics testing when I was pregnant. So I actually did find out that I'm part Asian. That's why my eyes do get
Well,
like
you are
this.
part Asian?
Well, she's like, Eastern European and, Mongolia and all that's right there. So, yeah.
Like my dad was Russian Jew. Like that's what his family is and like knows they are. But they kind of have a slightly Asian look to them. And so, yeah, when we got Bowie's genetics, it said like, it said like Ashkenazi Jewish, Asian, Hispanic. I was like,
Hispanic?
So I have Asian and Hispanic.
Oh, I was almost winning.
No, but I found out, I think it's, my dad said that his mom, which I didn't find out till I told him this. I was like, why did nobody tell me that we had Portuguese in it? So I guess I have a little bit of Portuguese.
Portuguese was the original conquerors.
Yeah.
They're back in the day, they fucking ran shit. Their border was the Spanish coastline. Mm-hmm. So they owned the fucking coastline. It's kind of fucking gangster. I fucking love talking about this shit. This is when you know I'm turning into an old man. I'm like, Portuguese?
No, I'm with you. I love history.
Yeah, we love history. We watch so much like history stuff on YouTube.
Do you really?
Oh,
I need more sauce. More stock, bone broth.
Also, yeah, like that's what I was just thinking the other day too. I'm like, dude, I learn more watching all these YouTube videos, and I'm like,
Did I ever learn in school?
Dude, I didn't learn shit in school, and I'm like, I literally feel, I hate to say this, but I'm like, I feel like if I let my child just watch YouTube videos, she'd learn more.
Well, I'll tell you the problem with homeschool.
Why you kids did it?
No, I have a buddy was homeschooled, and he didn't know that Chucks are a certain shoe. He thought all shoes were called Chucks.
Wait, stop.
I know.
Wait.
So he's like, I grabbed your Chucks. And I was like, those are my Birkenstocks. He goes, you mean your Chucks? And I went, no, those are Birkenstocks. He goes, no, they're Chucks. Shoes are called Chucks. And I was like, oh, you didn't learn because you were never around people that Chuck Taylors are called Chucks.
Right.
And he was like, no, I knew that. I knew that. I learned that from my sister at homeschool. And so he just learned how to use the word etc.
Oh my God. Wait, that's literally like my favorite word. I swear.
I've never heard you say that word
I
in my
don't
life.
say it, but I write it every time.
She's just fond of it.
No, I'm literally
about to fucking lose my shit. If you use etc. the same way he uses etc. Can you use etc. to Sandra?
No, I will say it here that I will. I'll be like, etc. And like people will be like, what? And I use it all the time. I'm writing emails. It's like, and I always put etc. dot.
Like he uses it where he goes, I woke up, etc. And you're like, what?
The whole day was etc.
I love this bit so much. I love it so much. Is he even in the room? Oh, he's not here?
Yeah, that's actually hilarious.
Hey, etc.
No, that's his nickname.
Can you get me another drink? Can I ask you a question? What's better? Cheap cologne or no cologne?
I'm a no cologne type of guy.
On him, I'd say no cologne. This guy has I swear he's like a Greek god. He has like a natural body odor that is like.
That's me.
Oh.
That's me.
Yeah,
That's me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have the fucking best body odor until it's not. And then when it's not, I know it's not. But I'm not going to sit here and worry about it not, because it usually is. And by the way, when it's not, that's when I like it the best. Okay.
You like your own brand.
Buddy, if I get what we call duck butter, that's when you go right between your thigh and your balls, and it's slippery. It's not even wet. It's slippery. It's like a glide. And that smell, and I had it this morning, I spend the whole morning just dabbing myself.
No, dude.
I love it more than anything in the world. Whoa.
That's so
All right, I'm roasting these.
I'm like, oh my God.
You could have reminded me that I was roasting these, Stacy.
Sorry. They look great.
They do look great.
Yeah, just turn the heat down a
Thank
little bit.
you.
It'll be good.
I will say that
could go really
this
low.
vodka is like very good vodka.
Oh, thank you.
I used to be a vodka drinker. I switched to tequila, but today I'm back on the vodka drink.
Well, now with what's going on with ICE and Trump, I'm
We might not have any tequila left.
I don't know if tequila's gonna be our fucking first foot in the door.
I don't know how much vodka Russia's trying to send us either, though.
So all the Russian vodka companies are going out of business.
Well, that's because everybody wants to drink Tito's because it's gluten free.
That's from Austin, yeah.
Yeah, but Tito's does not support what is it, cleft palates or something?
Wait, stop.
Yeah, they hate children with cleft palates.
What are you making this up?
No, I swear to God, I read it on their manifesto. They send out a manifesto every few weeks to their constituents. We over at Poroso support cleft
Wait,
palates.
so we need to get the CEO of Tito's in a room with.
You know what his name
in a
is?
cage match with Khamzat Chimaev.
Do you know what his name is?
What's his name?
Bert. Swear to God.
Really?
The CEO of Tito's, his name is Bert. And he's our biggest competition.
That's crazy.
Wait, competition for what?
For his
Oh,
vodka
for your
company.
vodka.
Yeah.
I brought a bottle home, but did you hide it? He probably hid it. He's like, she doesn't need this.
How has been the co-parenting of a child? Because it's a wild step from dating, hooking up, having sex, going to see movies, having dinner out, a red carpet, fucking buying a car, all that shit.
telling me.
And then all of a sudden you have a baby and you're like, oh, so we're like a real team. Like, we're like a team that doesn't always win.
Sometimes I think it's like having a kid is like taking life and then just multiplying the difficulty by like 3.
Especially with our baby. She has my energy, so she does not sleep as much as like a normal baby toddler. Like, everybody's like, they sleep 10 hours. I'm like, where? When? What baby sleeps 10 hours? I want that baby.
No, I love.
Yeah, no, she sleeps just like 8 hours. That's
Well,
it.
also
so she has to go to
imagine-
bed at the same time as us.
Imagine
Kinda
having
late.
a kid and filming a TV show at the same time too.
Oh,
Your
fuck
first season.
that.
Oh my God, yeah. That was
crazy.
But I love it though. She's super funny, my baby. Like, low-key, I think she might have comedy in her future. She's hilarious.
Can someone please on the internet edit your laugh into your baby yawning?
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one. My baby has the same laugh I do, and then you just watch it go, ah! It would be great.
Dude, we tried to get one of her because she has a really cute laugh too, but it's like I always miss it. I can never get it at the right moment, you know? But once we get that right moment, I'm like, dude, it's gonna go viral. I know it.
I know, she's too conscious of the cameras. She does something like amazing, and then you pull the camera out, and then she will not do it again.
Really?
Yeah, it's like,
God damn it, these kids.
I know, she's...
How do you raise a kid with TikTok and all that shit? I mean, you're starting.
Shit, I'm out here. I'm like, Bowie, you ready to do this dance? You go like this. Like,
You're like,
you got
I'm
money to
stage
make,
momming
girl.
this shit.
By the time she grows up, we'll probably just all be like AI slaves or something.
Dude, I'm so worried. That's the scariest part, I think, about having a child in this generation is like, you know, I grew up, he's a couple years younger than me, but like our generation like is basically the same. Like, you know, we were the last kids who rode bikes, like straight up. Like I grew up here in it's not far from here. Sorry, I shouldn't be blasting where you live.
Okay, let's start it over and say Beverly Hills.
I grew up down the street from here on Rodeo Drive. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like I remember, like I rode my bike to school. Like I don't even see kids ride bikes here now. That's one thing I loved when we went to Nashville and we were like looking at some houses there. I'm like, every house we went to look at, there was a kid riding their bike on the street at the same fucking time. I'm like, you don't see that in LA. And it's like, not anymore, but you know, our generation was like the beginning of the internet. It's like I still went to school, had a social life. We still took regular pictures, but the internet was kind of starting. And it was like there was still enough normalcy. Now it's like that's their whole life.
Yeah.
And that's the part that scares me a little, especially because I'm in a career where I'm like using social media so much. My baby sees us. The funniest, she literally will take, because we make so much content, she'll take a selfie stick and she just takes the selfie stick, you guys, points it at us, and she goes, okay, say cheese. There's no camera in it. She just thinks the selfie stick, like, takes pictures and content. So she'll walk around with the selfie stick, like, say cheese, because she sees us make content. And I'm like, you know, she's already kind of learning how to do that with me. Like, we'll make little TikToks and stuff, but...
And then one day,
Then one day it's
turn
like,
on you. And I'm telling you, both my girls, when they got to I guess high school, I remember the first time I pulled my phone out to do a video. I was like, yo, we're going to the movies. And Isla goes, Dad hits Mom. And I went, what are you doing? And she goes, I'm trying to go to the movies with my dad. And I went, no, I'm doing a video because we're going to see Jumanji and Kevin Hart's in Jumanji. I'm a friend of Kevin Hart's. She's like, yeah, I don't care. And I was like, got out of the movies and I was like, Jumanji was amazing. I think Kevin was great. And Isla just in the background goes, my dad cheats on my mom. I go, you're ruining my videos. And she goes, I don't give a fuck.
Savage.
Yeah.
that's funny. So you just have 2 daughters, right?
2.
Did you ever want to have a boy?
I did. Now I don't think I could.
Why you say that?
My wife is in menopause. No, I gotta be honest with you. I mean, my wife would be the first to say that I'm not set up to have more kids, even if tragically something happened to her and I got married again. I'm not ready to I would never do that again. I just couldn't do it. But girls are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a girl dad, the energy, they love you so much differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like my girls are bullies. They're bullies more than they are funny. I asked them to put sunscreen on me. And Georgia just wrote something horrible on my back in the spray and it was white. I go, baby, can you rub it in? And she goes, well, let me get your chest first. And then she drew a cock and balls on my chest. I go, will you help me rub it in? And she goes, no, I'm good. And I was like, hey, you got to help me rub it in. Here's the worst part is that someone at the beach that day filmed me with a cock and balls trying to rub it in myself. Jason Kelsey hit me up and was like, yo, man, they make better sunscreen these days. And it just this private moment, this fucking fan just shot, posted to fucking TikTok, and my daughters are just bullies.
No, you had a good point about daughters versus sons, though, because I've noticed that I feel like having a daughter was good for us, too, because with a daughter, it's like you're giving them love. It's a very loving relationship, whereas if I had a son, I feel like I'd feel pressure that I'm, training, I have to train him to be a man and a warrior. I feel like it's more pressure.
How are these plantains doing?
There's a timer.
Did I hit start?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I did.
Oh, no, definitely not.
I didn't.
There we go.
Oh, cool. Oh, maybe they ended, Stace.
No, you hit it.
I did hit it, right?
Let's see. Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Not great. We'll put them in for a little longer. Hey.
And then salt them, and then we'll see.
Yeah. They may not be the best plantains you've ever had, but you know what? It's typically just bananas. Let's see how this looks.
I like your approach to cooking. It's very nothing,
Dude, I feel
no
like
emergencies.
I don't know why the show's called Something's Burning because this is the most effortless
Oh, I
vibe of
usually
cooking.
fuck this up pretty bad. You should see some of the earlier episodes. I made a salmon for Tim Dillon and Whitney Cummings. It was so inedible, they left. But we've established that salmon's difficult.
Yeah,
It's
salmon's
not,
tricky.
though. I literally can't cook, and that's the one thing.
Okay, so
in
here's
the
the thing.
broiler, it's super easy.
No, yeah. So salmon's super easy if you cook it for the exact amount of time it's supposed to be cooked, and that's it. But if you have it on a pan and then you go check your phone for a couple minutes and you forget about it, then
No, broiler,
Yeah.
dude. Broiler. You put it in for 7 minutes in the broiler, and it's boom, perfect.
it's like cooking a steak,
This smells outrageous.
Yeah, be generous with the salt too,
Oh, yeah. I don't
Gotta
think I've
bring out those
salted at all.
flavors.
I don't think I've salted anything yet.
We're salt people.
Yeah, we gotta.
Are you?
Salt. Yeah.
Well, I've noticed a lot in cooking is you can put all the spices in the world, but if it's obviously you don't want to oversalt, but if it's undersalted, you can't really bring out those flavors.
He's like, slow down there, big guy.
No, that was light.
That was light. I think there's more. What I do, I have a little trick. When I taste anything, I always take these little bowls and just do a little scoop like that.
Oh,
And
nice.
then pull them to the side.
Smart.
Oh, that's hot. And then we're going to take these off. Now, I'll tell you what. I am a char guy. And I love that in your guac, you go char, the guac and the peppers. These are too many peppers. I'm not going to put all these in or we'll be shitting all night. But I love that you char them.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it adds a whole nother depth of flavor.
100%. We're going to do, I think 3 is enough.
Well, it
If
also
not
depends
too
on if you're
many.
going to do seeds or not.
I do seeds.
Okay. Let's get dangerous.
And then,
The seeds is where it's getting extra crazy.
Chanel's a big fan of when the garlic's still a little raw like that, too.
Good.
Love it.
She likes that.
Love it.
It was the other night, we put the baby to bed early, and Chanel's like, yeah, finally get some alone time. And then
Oh my God,
I come downstairs, and she's like, yeah, I just ate a whole clove of garlic.
Like, we literally had finally some time for sexy time, and I saw all his cut up garlic. Like, he had it all set up, got the stuff on the stove, and then goes to shower, and I just see the cut up garlic, and I was like, oh, I just want to pee so bad. He comes down, it's like, kind of like sexy time, and he goes to kiss me, and I'm like, I just had to eat a piece of the garlic.
I have a problem with garlic. That, like, usually what I'll do is I'll roast. You know, they come in those bags where it's already pre-peeled.
Yeah.
I'll dump a whole bag and put it in the oven in like a cast iron pan and slow cook it. Pull it out and just spoon it into my fucking mouth.
That actually sounds amazing.
That sounds
Have you seen when people will do that, but then they'll use it as like a spread on, bread or something?
Oh, yeah.
It looks amazing.
I don't need the delivery system.
Right.
I just need the garlic.
See, that's good, though. That's healthy.
What's your nationality? Like, what's your background?
I almost said dyslexic. I am Irish, German, I think.
No Italian?
None.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I feel like he looks like from the UK ancestry.
A little bit.
We get the redness from the Irish blood. For sure. We were not meant to be in this much sun.
Dude, I've been in Hawaii for a week, and I'm the tannest I've ever been, and it is aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, this was the last run of tan that I'll ever have, where it looks kind of good, where people are like, oh, you look good, tan, nice, I like that. From now on, it's going to be old man tan. I started putting lotion on my hands.
Dude, I need to do more of that. It's like, that's a whole problem I have.
Your tan's bordering on red.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's high blood pressure. Yeah. I got an IV yesterday.
You did?
Oh yeah, and I got way too much fluid, and I did an NAD shot, and I was.
Wait, so can I ask you about that? Because I've been a little scared to do it. I heard that when you get these NAD IVs, that like you start to get like a weird feeling in your whole body.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah,
But does
like
it
you're
hurt?
about to die? Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if I could do. I think I'd pass out. Like what happened the other day?
Yeah. She passed out the other day.
When did you pass out?
Dude, I passed out, and let me just tell you guys. This is so. I got these detox vitamins, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take these. I'm trying to be like extra on a like detox cleanse or whatever. So I take these, and I literally take the vitamins, and like 10 minutes later, Dom's like, babe, I'm making curry for dinner, and I'm like, okay. So I wake up at 3 a.m. Oh my God, I need to go to the bathroom. Like, just not.
You wake up at 3. Wait, hang on. I want these detox vitamins.
So literally woke me up in an urgent like feeling of like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And so he had to wake up super early for a shoot the next day. So I didn't want to wake him up. I didn't want to bother him, even though I actually felt like crazy. Like I was like, dude, something's wrong. Like I don't feel good. So I was like, let me just handle this myself. I go downstairs, try to go to the bathroom, and I start having
Trying to go to the bathroom.
So I start having this
All
paranoia.
right, these have been in definitely 10 minutes too long. Keep going. How do you guys feel about no plantains?
We can make
Fuck
it
'em.
bad, or we can just not.
They're yeah, you want to do it on the side for me?
Forget about it.
They're pretty aggressively burnt.
They might still be good.
Yeah.
Anyways, long story short, I felt a little sick, and I started to get like, I get this like almost like health paranoia or something, and I just start feeling like I'm about to faint. That's the last thing I remember. I wake up on the fucking floor.
Really?
I instantly am like, my eye. I have makeup on right now. I literally fainted, but like hit my freaking head on the corner of the door. And
Yeah.
I could have like died, but like I
Hey,
didn't.
no, that's the scary thing is how fucking fragile life is.
Dude.
Pass out once. I passed out watching MMA one time, and I was like, I woke up. I got up to get a drink, and I passed out. I coughed. I can cough myself into passing out. It's my blood, it's my redness in my face. And Leanne woke me up, and I was on the ground in our kitchen. She was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "I have no idea." And that's how fragile life is at times.
Do you remember what fight you were watching?
It's so funny. I don't. And I as soon as I said that, I was like, wonder what fight I was watching. This was in the era of, this is 2007, 2008. So it's early MMA.
Yeah.
It was before it was like, it wasn't where.
That's when I got into it.
For real?
Yeah. That's like Chuck Liddell days.
Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture.
Tito.
Yeah. Oh, God, that was a great era.
I know, right?
Oh, wow. This is pretty good.
So that's crazy. So what, you just like, like what, the blood just like left your brain as you were coughing?
No,
that's how I felt when I passed out. It literally, like, you could feel it. Like, I felt my fingers start tingling. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, I was like, I'm about to faint. And I tried to, like, hold the door. And I literally wake up on the floor. And I'm like, what just freaked? My eye hurts. What just happened? And I kind of had a black eye for a couple of days, but we're here. We made it.
This is so fucking good.
It's
I didn't even need to add
along.
much salt. Like the salt I added was almost too much. It's so good.
Hell yeah.
It's so fucking good.
I love that picadillo was your favorite thing too, because
Favorite dish in the
I
world.
wouldn't
never
have
knew.
expected that, yeah.
I remember he
You've
goes,
never had it.
the first time he made, he said, I think I'm gonna make picadillo. I go, what is that?
Oh,
He's like, Dave, you
so
know
good.
what picadillo is? I was
So
like,
the traditional picadillo's got like raisins in it and
Olives,
and,
yeah.
and everything.
raisins and olives.
Doesn't make sense.
That is weird.
But it's so good.
It's a very traditional dish, which is why it's, so famous. But yeah, I prefer it a little more simplified.
I have a good Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture story.
All
I
right.
went to a bar in Hollywood, and they were both there. I didn't know they were both there. Randy Couture comes up next to the bar. Chuck Liddell comes up to the bar next to me, and I see him, and this is height of UFC.
Yeah.
Probably 2006, 2008. And I go, oh, what's up, champ? And he's like, how you doing? I was like, dude, I'm such a fan. You're the fucking greatest. You're the fucking greatest. He was like, oh, thank you. And he was like, so good to meet you. I said, my name's Bert. I'm a comedian. He had no idea who I was. And then I go walking over and I see Dana White standing with Randy Couture. And I'm like, wow. And then no one really knew who Dana White was at the time. And I definitely didn't know Dana at the time. And I walked up and I was like, oh, shit. I go, what's up, champ? And he was like, how you doing? And I was like, you're the fucking greatest. You're the greatest that's ever been. And all of a sudden, as I'm saying this, Chuck Liddell is behind me. I'm saying it to both of them. And he goes, so who's the greatest? And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then, and then I ran into him at the Sphere. He didn't remember it.
That's so, dude, well, that's
Chuck's cool, man.
Who's your favorite cage fighter?
dude, well,
Ever?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a great question.
it's a great question. I have nuanced answers.
Okay, yeah, I want to hear your answers.
One of the best trash talkers ever, Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
And by the way, great fighter, but he was such an entertaining dude to watch. He still is so entertaining.
Yeah,
I fucking love Chael.
I know, honestly, and he was kind of before Connor, so he really had the blueprint for talking
He created
smack.
the blueprint.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't know exactly how old you are, but I'm guessing I'm a lot older. And so, but you were probably like 10, I'm guessing, when
During like the Chuck Tito era, yeah.
But you understand, no one talks shit. I mean, maybe like Ken Shamrock did, Frank Shamrock, like maybe they did a little bit, but like no one talks shit the way Chael talks shit. And his shit talking was so enjoyable. And he was friends with Rogan, and I knew Rogan, and he oh God, he still is. He's still fucking phenomenal.
No, it's funny. Yeah, I didn't expect you for Chael to come up in this conversation, but is one of the best trash talkers.
One of the best. And by the way, amazing fighter, amazing dude. I don't know him. I've never met him, but like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his. The Diaz brothers were so fucking magical to watch.
When Nate beat Connor, that was so crazy.
Dude, Nate Diaz is I don't know. There's no words for how I feel about that guy because he's like so fucking cool.
Well, it's like the authenticity.
He also reps the West Coast super hard. I think that's why he follows me too.
Yeah.
I rep the West Coast super hard.
He's the, have you ever met him?
I think I did like once, but like the funniest, so my mom's a big fan of UFC and she's the one who told me, she goes, do you know like so many UFC people follow you? And I go, they know I'm a gangster, Mom, that's why. They know I'm ready, what's up?
I actually met Nick, the older brother at the Mondrian, I think, in Miami.
Really?
A lot of people would come through that hotel, and I'll just, meet the most random people.
We gotta tell them the story though, so we had Chuck Liddell on my podcast, right? And so he told me the story from when he was a kid before we did the podcast. He's like, oh my God. He's like, I'll never forget back in the day, my stepdad was watching this and it was a fight where Chuck got like knocked out or something.
My stepdad was the biggest Chuck Liddell fan ever. And it was when he was about to fight Rampage. And if you remember, that was like the biggest fight because Rampage was just coming over from Pride and it was like this big deal.
Oh, so you really know?
Oh, yeah.
You really know. Okay, that's good.
This was the only fight that Chuck hadn't avenged, because he had been beaten by Rampage in the past. So anyway, it's a huge deal. And my stepdad used to do this thing where he would pause the fights to like go out to the garage and have a drink. So him and all his friends, they would pause it and then come back and resume it. So he paused it, they come back in, and it's like the walkout. And I, being like a stupid 12-year-old, I pulled his chair out from underneath him when he went to sit down. He drops the remote, and then it fast forwards to the end of the fight. So we missed the entire thing, and all he saw was like Chuck on the canvas, like with the fight over, and he was just devastated. And I hid from him for a month. The
funniest thing though is I don't know like how this was a bad moment for Chuck. So Chuck's on our podcast. I'm like, babe, tell the story about the time with the and Dom's like, I don't know if I want to talk about that. Like,
he wants to hear that story, man.
And I'm like, babe, tell the story. And then Chuck still thought it was hilarious, even though it was a fight that he got knocked out.
Can I tell you the funnest thing I ever did?
What's up?
Connor fights Nate the second time.
Okay.
And we have a parent-teacher event for our school on a Friday night, Saturday night, whatever it was. And me and 4 dads want to watch the fight. And I said, I'm going to buy the fight. And they go, we got this event. And I said, here's the deal. Do not listen to anything about this fight, okay? I'm going to record it. And then we're going to watch it Saturday morning or Sunday morning at my house, not knowing anything.
Right.
We'll start at 10 a.m. We'll start drinking. We'll have a fucking day party. But do not watch anything about the fight. And we're like, great. And it was so fun not watching. Like, everyone's like, oh, my God, did you hear this? Don't tell me. Right. Don't tell me. And we all got to my house, and we watched the fucking fight. And fucking TiVo only recorded 4 hours.
Oh, no.
And the fight went long, and we didn't get to see the whole thing.
Yo.
But the energy of us dodging the whole thing was so fucking awesome that I was like, that's a fun. Like, you know what I would do this year? Or might do it. Record the Super Bowl and watch it a week later. And just sit and really enjoy not knowing what's happening.
That's so hard nowadays, though, because you could just innocently check your phone the second it's over and you know what happened. It's like unavoidable.
How bad are these? Oh. Not bad.
Let me try.
Not any salt or anything.
That's salt.
A
little burnt.
I kind of like it.
No, not bad. Okay. The thing people don't realize is plating is the most important thing.
I agree.
I've learned that.
Yeah. If you plate something beautifully, you know what it's like? It's like, yeah, if you take a girl home and she's beautiful, that's great. But if she's wearing men's underwear, you're like, I have questions. But if she's in a thong, you're like, oh, you can have a fat back, and I don't care. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it's like, it's not just the gift, it's the packaging.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm going to be generous with the picadillo because we do have a plethora.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, my God. That looks
perfect.
Fucking incredible. It's your recipe.
It looks like a much better sloppy Joe.
She's obsessed with sloppy joes.
It's literally my favorite. My mom's family's from Ohio.
I know, it's like
So,
the
like,
whitest thing you could eat.
Oh my! We had a family reunion. I swear to God, you guys, my family reunion flyer was like, at the Dudley residence, BYOB, Sloppy Joes. Like, this is the family reunion. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Now we're bringing this bad bitch in. Now, I will tell you, in South Florida, the way we ate ate black beans always was with onions on top. Fresh onions. But if you don't like fresh onions, you won't like it. So I'm going to make mine.
So that's like a
fresh.
South Florida thing.
Yeah. You always have fresh onions, hot sauce, and vinegar. I'm dying to try these beans. I bet they need salt.
Depends on how salty your broth was.
Good call. Yeah. Someone's done this before.
All right, thank you very much. This is perfect. I haven't ate all day today, so.
I need a hot sauce on my black beans. And I'm going too hot, and I already know it. Leanne, get in here and, oh my God, try that.
Try it. It looks so hot.
It's not that hot. It's dry ice. It's his recipe. It should be.
Delicious.
I love, by the way, I just have to say, I love that all the girls here are on their nail game.
You know.
We're all on our nail game. This is like a sidebar. Bert's fan base will not care about this at all, but...
Sandra,
all the
bring your nails
girls
in here.
We bring the thunder.
We bring the
right?
thunder with the nails.
I did nubby neon because I can't do that.
Nubby neon.
I got nubby neon.
Sandra,
It does become a
see
struggle
your
when I'm
nails.
like writing music or whatever. I'm like,
Sandra, can you do a bite with chopsticks of this, and we'll just get some food porn with your nails.
not feeder chops.
I don't know. That was racist. I meant, but I thought it would look sexier. Because you get more fingers in it, right? These are not chopsticks.
Yo, those are the most insane chopsticks I've ever seen.
These are for, oh.
Those are huge. I could never.
Oh, look who
use
knows
them.
where the chopsticks are, huh? Interesting.
I use them quite
Interesting.
Are they just yours? All right, can you guys get a close-up of Sandra eating with chopsticks?
But also her nails too.
But her nails.
Nail game.
We want the hand,
game.
and then you tell me what you think. All right, that's it. You ready? I mean, you're not, I think, hang on, where are we at? It's not hot. That might be hot, though.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Can you do it sexier? Like, let me show you. This is what I was looking for, okay? Like this, like, or I guess, yeah, it's kind of hard with chopsticks. Want to try a fork?
Yo, Bert, give me Thanos' chopsticks that you had over there.
Chopsticks. Here, just get your fingers in
My
there.
little hand can't eat.
I want your fingers. And really, like, chop it up. Like, pretend you're brand new from Asia. Not brand new from Asia, to Asia. You grew up in the United States. You never used chopsticks. You're adopted by white people. And now you're going back to your homeland to meet your grandmother, and you're trying to impress her, okay? And go. Go. There you go. Oh, you seeing those nails? Okay, there we go. Slow. Real slow. All right, there we go. And then slower. Okay. And then put it in my mouth. I think we got it. Did we get it? I think we got it. Wait, you're sounding like you're traumatized. Like,
Dude, that was so funny.
That was good. So wait, how are those chopsticks working out for you?
Dude, they're great.
Chopsticks
They're
are
huge, but, like,
fucking
I feel like
awesome.
They
I
make me feel bigger.
I have to like scoot my chair over just so we can eat next. He's about to poke my eye out.
All right, I'm going to try the beans.
Also great.
Also great. Definitely need salt.
Babe, he really hooked up your picadillo.
I know. I actually like how they're not too salty because they balance well with the picadillo, you know?
Dude. Bert,
I'm gonna
Bert,
black-
nothing is burning. I don't know why the show's called Something's Burning. It's literally a perfect meal.
So this is how we ate them growing up. Red wine vinegar.
Really?
Yeah.
We love red wine vinegar. You should try that.
Yeah.
Red wine vinegar and hot sauce.
Damn.
This is a mistake already.
You mind?
Oh, get in there.
Coming
Here, let me stir it up for you. Okay. Get in there.
This is
Let me
great.
help you. There
I
we
haven't
go.
ate all day.
You can really eat from across the table with those things.
Wow, I think you're onto something, man.
It's Cubans. Oh, look, that's so good.
The hot sauce is bomb.
Your picadillo is awesome, dude.
Thank
It's
you, man.
awesome. It is awesome.
No, I mean, usually when someone cooks something for the first time, there's hurdles, and you did it perfectly.
Dude, he literally did this effortless, like, talking to us the whole time.
Right?
And whosever recipe these black beans were, I will tell you this. I liked the strain of them. I like straining them. I like cooking them in bone broth. I liked having onions and garlic in them. I would have put more garlic, personally, I would have put more garlic in initially. But I'll tell you what, with the hot sauce and the fresh onions on black beans, I mean, maybe it's just like, it's like sometimes the things you grew up with are the things you love.
Uh-huh.
So like, you're like, no, it's like, you got to put peanuts in your popcorn.
Right.
Or no, M&M's in your popcorn.
Right.
Leanne will do that. Leanne, what did you do the other day?
Raisinets, baby.
Raisinets in her popcorn.
Okay.
I've
I can see
never
that.
heard of that.
I can see that.
Oh, I love it.
That
Yeah.
sounds interesting.
No, see, this makes
Almost
sense.
like watching.
though.
It's like almost like watching a brother and sister kiss, and you're like, "Oh, we do this. It's normal." And you're like, "Fucking raisinets? Are you fucking kidding?" Nothing. No, I was saying, when the first time I tried it, I liked it too. But I didn't know to like it.
He said your popcorn is like incestuous.
Yes,
Someone's got to educate the man.
she's a good woman. I'll keep her. I'm in such a good mood today. Is it because I'm drunk?
Maybe. I feel like
Doesn't hurt.
I feel like I got into a better mood after drinking some of your vodka too. So
So what's the night look for you guys tonight?
my mom, grandma has the baby. We're about to party time. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm probably going to go to open mat jiu-jitsu.
He literally,
Really?
Yeah.
he literally was like, hopefully we're done in time and I can go to open mat jiu-jitsu.
What time's open mat jiu-jitsu?
7.
What time is my watch isn't set? Is it
Mine
jewelry?
is. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, you got plenty of time.
If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. It's all
What
good.
belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
Dude, they're hating on him.
I'm still a white belt,
He's
man.
still a white
Been
belt.
training for
and
2
he'll
years.
show me videos and I'm like, how are you like laying this guy out and they haven't gave you the next belt yet? I'm like, I feel like they're hating on you.
Wait, how's the belt order?
So it
I would
goes
imagine
from...
white would be the highest you could ever get.
Yes.
What's the highest you could ever get?
Black.
Black? Black is the highest? That's fucking crazy. Who set this up? It couldn't have been a white person. By the way, I am fucking hysterical. I love me, and if you don't love me, you can suck my dick, because I love me. You know how nice it is to enjoy yourself? To fucking it was fun.
You're friends with multiple jiu-jitsu guys, right?
And Catholics and my agent, my manager, my business manager, they're all jiu-jitsus.
Jew.
Oh, Jews. Oh, jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Rogan. No, I have a bunch of friends. All my friends are in jiu-jitsu. It's, I went to my first day of practice. I was going to take jiu-jitsu with a guy named Joey Diaz.
Okay.
Joey ended up taking it, and Eddie Bravo had a black eye. And I said, what happened to your eye? He said, I don't know. What do you mean? I said, you have a black eye. And he goes, oh, do I? And I went, you don't know that you have a black eye? And he goes, no. He goes, I must have gotten it rolling. And I was like, yeah, I can't have black eyes. I'm on television. He's like, then maybe you shouldn't do jiu-jitsu. And I was like, okay, I won't do it. So I didn't do it.
That's what held me back for the longest time. I've always been in like kickboxing and Muay Thai, but you can train that pretty safely if you're not sparring. And one of the reasons I didn't get into jiu-jitsu earlier was because I was always concerned, like, oh, well, what if I book some big campaign and I have a black eye? And it always just was like a thing in my mind that kept me from doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And eventually I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to do this forever. Like, I'm just going to do it and follow like my passion. And it's worked out great.
And you like it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really?
He's obsessed.
Really? Where do you train? Where do you train?
Henzo Gracie's in Hollywood.
Was that okay?
Yeah.
Henzo.
He's one of the. So Royce Gracie, who was the guy that won UFC 1, it's his brother.
Older brother. Younger brother.
I'm not sure.
Horian.
There's so many brothers.
Horian's the oldest, right?
Yes.
Horian Henzo. Oh, Henzo is Henner's dad?
I think so. It's hard. Dude,
I'd be
there's so
curious
many.
to know this because wait, who did you say you train with? Where's my phone? Is he the one that they did the documentary on?
Oh yes, that is that's the big brother. His name is God. It's so
It's
funny.
the most fascinating family that I can't believe.
Hickson.
Hickson.
Yeah, he was a monster.
You want me to tell you a crazy story? So one day I roll into Rogan's place. I'm supposed to do a podcast with him, and he is just doing a podcast with Hickson and Eddie Bravo.
Oh, you were there that day?
And I was doing the podcast after it. And I rolled in. I should say walked in because they were rolling as I walked in. And Hickson and Eddie are on the ground, from my opinion, fighting. And Joe just looked at me and he goes, "Shut the fuck up." I was like, done, got it. And they're talking about defense and what they do. And they're technically fighting, but they're talking about what they're doing and why they're doing it. And why. And if you knew anything about jiu-jitsu, it would have been one of the most awe-inspiring, fascinating things to ever witness.
Yeah, that sounds
And I
crazy.
know nothing about jiu-jitsu, and it was lost on me. It was like watching someone make ice cream in a soccer ball. I was like, that's cool. I go, what is that? And Joe's like, you don't know what they're doing? And it was all about rubber guard, and this was what I do. And then Hickson has a son who's fighting, I think, or was fighting back then. And it's just fucking fascinating.
Yeah, no, I mean, I bet.
Thank you for doing this.
No, thank you for having
Where
us.
can everyone get the cookbook?
Hey, just get it on Amazon. Easy peasy. Just search Dom Smoking Hot Recipes.
And the album?
Oh my gosh. So I'm working on my album. I have my new country single out. It's my first single doing country music. This is how you know it's going well for me. I just booked a whole tour. I dropped one country single and I booked a tour, which is like a rare
When
thing.
did the tour start?
September 29th in Philly.
Whoa, where? What venue? Do you know?
City Winery.
Oh, wow.
Have you heard of them? Super cool music venue. But yeah, City Winery tour starts in Philadelphia September 29th. And this is my first time touring in like years. So I'm super excited and with a new genre. I've always toured doing hip hop. Now I'm touring doing country. I have a band now. It's like a whole different show now. Yeah.
So do you bring the family?
No. We are not.
I'm so busy, I can't even like imagine doing it. But I'll probably come to at least
He's
one.
gonna come for a couple. Well, like his
Yeah.
family lives in Nashville. We have a show in
I'll do
Nashville,
Nashville,
October
yeah.
11th. So they'll come out for that one. But yeah, I can't bring the whole family on this tour. But yeah, I'm really excited, and that's what I'm working on now. My debut country album.
That's going to be awesome. Well, I will tell you, I wrote one country song called Mississippi Lickin'. It's a double entendre about eating ass and getting spanked.
Mississippi licking.
And I think it could be a hit. And I can actually get you not only studio time, but I get a. And then all I want is just points on the song, royalties.
Dude, come through to
Mississippi
the
Lickin'.
studio.
It's all about
Let's
getting your
cut it.
asshole eaten, but it sounds like it's about getting spanked in the South.
Some people like both.
That
Yeah, I know.
most people like both.
I told T-Pain about it. And T-Pain lost his mind. And me, him, and Jennifer Nettles were going to cut it. And then we just ran out of time, and then we all left, and we never did it. But
I'm sure that's
Oh
why.
my God. What? Let's collab on Mississippi Lickin'. I feel like, so I know the guy who wrote the, have you heard the song Dick Down in Dallas?
no.
You will fucking love it. I brought it up on an episode of Ridiculousness that I forgot about. And I ran into the guy in Nashville and he goes, "You shouted me out on Ridiculousness." I said, who are you? And he goes, "I wrote Dick Down in Dallas." And I was like, "Oh, you did?" I guess like, I don't even remember. Luke Bryan was on the show. They asked me if I like country. And I go, it's funny. I've been getting into country. I love the song Dick Down in Dallas.
Well, look out, because Mississippi Licking's coming.
Oh, Mississippi
Mississippi
Lickin'
Lickin'.
is giving Dick Down in Dallas a run for its
If
money.
there's a song that you're singing on stage and people think you're talking about getting your asshole eaten out, when in fact you're talking about getting spanked as a child, it's a hit. It's a banger. It's a summer anthem, dare I say?
That's an evergreen.
I got down on fours for my Mississippi licking.
I almost feel like we shouldn't be talking about it right now because I think it could be a hit. Just saying.
By the way, I absolutely think it could be a hit. Thank you guys for doing this. Wait, where can people get tickets for your tour?
Follow me on everything, all social media. I actually haven't posted the link yet. I just announced the tour yesterday.
Okay.
So I'll be posting the links for every city within the next couple weeks. Just follow me everywhere. Chanel West Coast, Instagram, fucking YouTube, everything Chanel West Coast. Oh. And you can find my ticket link.
My man.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having us.
All right, who wants to fuck up some of this food?
So good.
Something's burning.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.